I would like to talk about collateral skills which can boost your time management skills. These skills can be picked up in courses and will really make a huge difference to your output, the use of time of course, but even to the output that you get from yourself and from those around you. Maybe you have some of these skills developed, but they can always be improved through practice. I'm talking about skills like the ability to communicate well. You have a message, you have the sender, you have the receiver, you have the medium through which it is being sent, either it's on the phone or a direct talk from a stage, and you are communicating. What is going out from here is, let's say, 10 bits of information. But what is received there, on the receiving side, the people who you are talking to, maybe just 6 or 7 or 8, and that is because you were not able to communicate in the way that was required to first build rapport, to build trust, to build interest. And on the other hand, if you are boring, then that is anathema. That is the switch off. People, once they are bored, they switch off and they're not listening. So what are you communicating? Your time has got wasted. You don't want to waste time. So you want to make sure your communication gets the point across pithily, summarily, and effectively. So if you learn how to talk well and give a good speech or give a good presentation, that's very important. And part of that is also the skill of listening. Because when you listen, you get to know what they're interested in, what they're responding to, and you can then, slice and dice and improve the things that you're going to talk about. A very important skill, I would say, is storytelling in this. By telling a small story, you save a lot of time of explanation and explanation because they get it. Metaphors and analogies are the best way to cut through the clutter and get into the mind of the listener. So communication skill for sure will save you a lot of time. And then decision making. What is decision making? It boils down to establishing what the parameters are that would make for a good decision, eradicating all the others that do not fit into those parameters, and making a decision to go with a line of action. That will require leadership. That's another skill. So if you have communicating, you need to have the inputs. So here's a way to improve your time management. Pick up the skill of rapid reading. There are a lot of people who actually enunciate each word as they go along. It's a habit they've picked up in school and they've never dropped it. Whereas others will look at a whole thing. The eye will go diagonally across from top left to bottom right, which is the way the eye normally progresses through a page, and they pick up chunks of sentences or paragraphs at one go. So they're able to skim through books and still be able to retain what are the effective points there and save time and also communicate those back effectively enough. The ability to negotiate, for instance, saves a lot of time if you can cut through all the stuff and say what is meaningful to this, what does he want as his bottom line, non-negotiable takeaways, and what can you offer. And the sooner you get your negotiation skills up to par, the quicker deals get done and growth takes place. So you want to be effective in time management, get effective in these ancillary skills as well. And the most important of those is the ability to focus. A lot of time is wasted defocused. If you can focus on the one thing that is important at that time or that point of or that part of the day, believe me, you're well ahead of the game. So good luck. And in closing, I came across this little poem by Julia Fletcher Carney, which if you don't mind, I'm going to read out to you. It goes this way. Little drops of water, little grains of sand, make the mighty ocean and the pleasant land. So the little minutes, humble though they may be, Make the mighty ages of eternity. Make every minute count. Thank you for being with me on this course in time management, and I wish you all success in effective results through better time management.